Hey everyone, it's Indy716 here, and I am doing a re-review on my Millenium Falcon. Now, this isn't exactly going to be another review on it, so I'm not going to show you the minifigures or anything. I'm just going to show you a couple mods I put in. So to start, we're just going to do a quick overview of the set. There's a lot more detail, like just random little pieces and stuff all over. Like, I'm going to point them out specifically. So you got this Technic piece here. Got the little gun and that over there. Some more like flat tile pieces. See all around. There's the white piece there. Added in that red piece there and some more white. Another bar there. Some bar binoculars. Up here I extended this whole piece here. I extended that by one bump. And I added this stuff in here, and on the sides here I added these bars. You got that on the other side too. A little different but similar. Okay, so on to the first major mod, and it isn't even really that major. I completely rebuilt the quad cannon, so it now looks a lot better. You can open it like this, or for some reason it's a lot easier just to open it like that. Like, not open it, but lift it. And I also did similar design on the satellite dish, so now you can angle that up and all over the place. The gun here especially is attached on a lot better than before, because if you remember in the old one, it was attached on by just one of these. Then on top of that, it was attached on by it just wasn't attached on very well. Still the same right under here. That still does that. Cockpit's the same here, except for the fact that I pushed it back a lot. It used to be up to about here, and it's just too far out. Like, looking at the Millenium Falcon, it's not supposed to be that far out. So it's pretty good this way, like this, but it was a really hard mod to do. Basically what I ended up having to do is, I'll open these up in a sec, just like that. It took a lot of work. I was seriously here for like an hour working on that. So you can see in there's the whole little system there. Right here, there's no longer like the next piece from there, it just ends like that. And the cockpit isn't attached to that anymore, it's attached up here. But it works very well. And you still have the kind of pronounced bar. Not like a bar, but never mind. It's just like kind of how this section is more up than the rest, as you can see all around here. Never mind. And I'm pretty sure that's about. Oh, last thing. Actually, I didn't really add anything, but I played around with this. So now you get some joysticks there, and you can seat people on their sides. So I'm going to just grab Luke. Yeah, I dumped out the red bin because I took apart the pirate mock, made another one, and then I've had to put all the pirates in the red bin. So Star Wars can go on the desk for now. So you just put the guy in like that, then put the little lid back on, and it fits all around. You can see there, fits like that. Unfortunately, I didn't do it on the bottom, because that would have been really hard, and I just didn't have the pieces on me. I'd also have to go in to the Falcon itself and completely remodel kind of the central column there, and I just didn't want to do that. So, take Luke out there. Give you another look inside there. It's a pretty simple design, actually. I'm just gonna, just give me a sec. You can look at the mock there. Make a video on that later, but I'm just gonna kind of show you a bit of the design. So, I'm just gonna take a few parts off this. Get you kind of a look on how to do this. Okay, so this isn't exactly an entire tutorial. Basically, what you need to do to accomplish this is around the back here, you're gonna have to push, because remember this wall was like, here you go, it was level with this, right here, this bump there. You have to push it back by 1 to fit his head in. Don't worry, it doesn't take anything out, it doesn't like destroy anything. You have to do the same thing with this side as well, but leave it open like that. So, remember, you look over here, this kind of, these 2 spaces are filled in. Here, they're not, they shouldn't be. So, we're just gonna stick this back on here, as well as these 2 pieces right here. So, next thing you want to do, we're gonna go down over here, and you'll just want to take this whole thing, this huge piece right there, off the ship, and then you're going to want to replace that 4x4 with 2 2x3s, like that, and you want to have these pieces on the ends, like that, or similar pieces. It's just to help secure it on better so it doesn't come off. Then we're just going to take this and stick it on there. So then we're going to move back up. Just a sec. Oh, okay. Now for the chair itself, what you want to do is you want a 1x2 brick and 2 1x2 tiles, like, with bumps. So you're just going to stack those up like that. Then you're going to take one of these, put this on like that in the middle. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Then one of these like this. Flat side. Okay, look. The piece should be on the bottom, like on the bottom 2 bumps of the gray piece here, the light gray piece, and the flat side should be facing up. Otherwise, your figure is going to lean back when you push them in, and it's going to be really hard to get them out. Then you're just going to put that on top there. Now I'm going to pick up the camera again. Oops. Make sure this is facing inside that column. And that's about it. I'm not going to do like a full review on how to extend the wall here and here, so that'll take a while, and I just don't want to take that apart because that just took me a while. So then you just put that on there, put these pieces back, close up the ship again, and there you go. So another great way to get pretty much everything the new Falcon has without completely remodeling the ship. Sorry, without paying $100 or so, $150 I think. A couple things. It's easier to do the mods I've done in this. It'll take a while, but it's a little easier because if you already, well, it's easier if you already have this version of the Falcon, unless you're going to do the cockpit here. But if you don't have it, go ahead and buy the new one because it comes with everything added in. The cockpit is still about up to here, I think. I'm not sure. But the thing is, the new Falcon does not have an escape pod. Instead of the escape pod, it's got that very convenient little smuggling compartment that I put in. But it's got it in place of the escape pod, so that's really, really not that great. So you might want to modify that. Anyways, see you guys later. I'll have a video on this coming up later, along with a custom Corporate Alliance tank droid, if I can remember where I put it. And then another new thing right there.